Hello viewers, welcome back. So this is our 16th video as part of our series of video of the playlist Power of Data Analysis. Starting this video, we will see yet another very interesting exceptional report, that is repeated transaction. So here, this report will give you information about how many times the transaction is getting repeated with various other combination that we can apply. Let us go to Tally and explore this feature of repeated transaction. Again, I'm going to cover this in two parts. Part A, we will just have an introduction of this report, and in part B, we will see what are the techniques that we can apply to enhance this exceptional report viewing. In the previous two videos, we understood the exception report related to periodic payments and receipts. In this video, let us explore yet another useful exceptional report, which is repeated transaction. This report will look for transactions being repeated more than once and shall report as part of this exceptional report. Let us drill down from this option of repeated transaction. Notice the screen is divided into three parts. Under the particulars column, we shall view the list of ledgers, and the second column here specifies the amount of that ledger repeating. The next column will give us the count of number of times this ledger amount is repeating. Let us select a ledger and analyze. Let's select salaries ledger. We can notice that an amount of 30,000 is repeating 11 times. Instantly, one exception that we can identify here is that there are only 11 entries for salaries. If you recall, the same exception we also saw in our report of periodic payments and receipts, where the salary provision for the month of March was not provided for. This report also highlights the same. This way, the feature of data analysis will show exceptions in multiple reports. In case you miss in a particular exception, the same can be identified in another. Now, if you want to view all the transactions related to this ledger for amount of 30,000, which is repeating 11 times, all you have to do is just select the ledger and press enter, or on the right hand side button bar, you have this option called show ledger, which is F8. You can click here or you can just press enter. I'll just click here show ledger, and we will get the list of those 11 transactions of the amount of 30,000 which is repeating. Once you are inside the ledger voucher, if you want to drill down to the voucher, you have two options. Now, if you are a client and you are viewing this report, and if you want to make any correction that you identify, then select that particular transaction and press Control Enter. This will take you inside the voucher, and any modification you want, you can do so and save it. So let me select the 5th May transaction and press Control Enter. It takes me into the voucher alteration screen where the ledgers can be changed if required, or the amount also can be modified. Let me escape. Now, if you are an auditor, ideally you want to view the voucher detail, but you don't want to view them in alteration mode, what we saw just now, because even by accident you do not want to take the risk of modifying the amount. Then how do we handle this? Not to worry, Tally has provided another option to view the voucher in the display mode. To view the voucher in the display mode, again select the transaction and press Alt Enter. Let me select the same transaction, and this time I'm going to press Alt Enter, and you will see that this voucher is in the display mode. Now to view the detail of all the data that has been captured in the voucher, all you have to do is just press Alt F5. It will now give you the complete detail of all the information that is captured in this particular voucher. And the best part is that you can navigate to any field, but only thing is you cannot alter or modify any value in this voucher. Just try this. I am now typing using my different keys on my keyboard, but you will notice that none of the field has got modified. Once you have reviewed, you can escape, and now I'll just press escape, and now you can provide your audit command. So to provide audit command, all you have to do is again select the particular voucher, and this time just press enter. If you notice here, the verification status here has 4 options. We had seen and understood the option of on hold and verified earlier. Additionally, you have 2 more status, that is external clarification. When you select this option and specify the verification note, this is the clarification being sought by the auditor from the client for clarification, where when the client logs in, he or she can view this verification note and reply accordingly to your query. The next option, internal observation. This is the status used by an audit assistant when they want any further clarification from their audit head or senior. You just select this internal observation and raise this clarification within the audit team. In this company, I have not enabled security feature. With security feature enabled, you can select a particular user to raise clarification. I will cover in detail this workflow in my later video. Now let us escape and come back to the main report. Let us say you want to filter the number of time the voucher gets repeated for any amount. You can do so with the help of F12 configure. Press F12 configure. The first option is very important and very critical, which I will cover in my next video. Now let us say, for example, you want to view only ledger values repeating say more than 9 times. Let's just accept this option. Amount you don't want to filter. In case if you want to filter the amount also, you can do so. Currently we leave this as it is. So in here just press enter. Now here is where we want to filter the list for repeated transaction more than 9 times. So let us select greater than, enter, and just type 9, enter. Rest of the option you can explore it later. Now just press Ctrl A and you will notice that now the ledger value repeating more than 9 times only gets displayed here. In the next video, we shall understand these parameters with examples. I hope this repeated transaction exception report will quickly allow you to verify if there are any transactions which are getting repeated. We also saw in F12 how you can quickly go and configure the number of time reporting. Like I had mentioned, in the subsequent video, we will see the other techniques that we can apply and have a variation of the repetition through 3 major criterias. So thank you all once again for staying till the end. See you all in the next session. Thank you very much.